Good day, YouTube. This is Jay Money with Following Forward Financial. Just an update here on Tilray brand. I talked about them a couple times here on the channel. Still have some shares, not in this account. They were moved, but I still have them. So it looks like they're down, we'll just call it 75% in the last year. Down over 32% in the last 3 months. They're actually in the green, 9.32% here in the past month. And in the past week, 4.14% actually in the green. Here on Friday, down 6.4%. So, but again, this is Tilray Brands. If you don't know much about them, they're another MJ company, ticker TLRY. So here you can see their earnings call is coming up. Like I said, they're an MJ company, been around since 2018, $1.75 billion market cap. High did on Friday of $375, low of $346, 52-week high of $1667, and a 52-week low of $3, 35.78 million on the average, and volume on Friday was 24.4 million. Here's a look at their analyst rating, currently at a hold with a 63% as a hold. And next earnings is on July 28th. So over here on Microsoft Bing, currently showing it as a hold with a upside to $5.50. So kind of interesting action there. 351 on up to 392. And then just back down. So Tilray Brands Incorporated, stock outperforms market on strong trading day. Why should you add Tilray Brands to your portfolio? This is dated on the 19th. Tilray has a beta value of 2.59 and has seen 36.09 million shares traded in the last trading session. The company currently valued at $1.7 billion. Closed the last trade at $3.40 per share, which meant it gained 0.1 on the day, or 3.03% during that session. Tilray stock price is down 390.29% of its 52-week high of $16.67 and 11.76% above the 52-week low of $3. 3-month trading volume, 22.92 million shares. So if it can hold the momentum with a recommendation rating of 3, 2 analysts rate the stock as a sell. And we'll go over some more ratings here at the end. And here's some more trade information. Moving on, since that's a little bit older. Tilray Brands trading down 1.7%. And here this is just dated today. Shares of Tilray dropped 1.7% during midday trading on Friday. The stock traded as low as $4.66 Canadian. Last traded at $4.73. Approximately 218,511 shares changed hands during trading, a decline of 88% from the average daily volume of 1.8. The stock had previously closed at $4.81 Canadian. Company profile: engages in research, cultivation, production, marketing, and distribution of medical MJ products. Operates through 5 segments: business distribution, business, beverage alcohol business, wellness business, and business under development. Tilray Brands stock could go parabolic soon, and this is also dated here today. Ever since the legalization of recreational MJ for adults in Canada nearly 4 years ago, that the MJ stock market would ultimately be characterized by several handful of big winners and scores of losers. And as things stand now, this prediction appears to be spot on. What's important to understand is that the global MJ market is slowly marching toward a couple key inflection points within the next 2 years. The upcoming landmark events ought to provide clear insight into the industry's future winners and losers. My view is that Tilray arguably has a best shot within its immediate peer group of benefiting from the market's rapidly changing dynamics. Quick rundown of the headwinds and tailwinds that make Tilray a possible home run stock for investors willing to buy and hold for the long term. The Canadian MJ market is currently flooded by far too many licensed producers, processors, and sellers, more than 880 at the last count. Sea of competitors has led to margin compression across nearly every product category, vast oversupply within the Canadian MJ market, and mounting losses for most of the industry's top players. Smaller craft producers have been steadily gaining market shares in recent quarters. This trend has forced bigger entities like Tilray to slash prices, which has put even more pressure on profit margins across the industry. U.S. MJ market estimates are nearly $100 billion in sales by 2030. May not see major reforms at the federal level until the next decade. Germany's march toward adult use legalization is widely expected to kick off MJ reform across Europe within the next 2 to 3 years. Companies with ongoing European-based operations, in turn, ought to enjoy an all-important first-mover advantage on the continent. Future looks bright. There's a lot of people into Tilray. I've held them for a couple years now, so although the company's market share in Canada has been shrinking lately, this unfavorably trend ought to reverse course sometime soon because of the company's aggressive pricing and education campaigns. They sport the largest medical MJ operation in Germany by a wide margin. Primary operational synergies from its acquisition of Afria, Tilray has been able to post a net income for 2 straight quarters. Meanwhile, the company's chief competitors have continued to report strategies net losses on a quarterly basis. And the big picture is far from a rock-solid business because of the tough operational environment. For MJ in general, the company is starting to separate itself from the pack. So, like I said, I've held this one for a couple years, and it's one of the top companies out there, I believe. So, Tilray could also see a massive windfall from Germany's legalization effort. The market would go a long way toward helping Tilray achieve its goal in generating $4 billion in annual sales by the end of the fiscal 2024. Stock probably hasn't found a bottom in the near term, and I'd caution potential investors against buying a large position in the speculative MJ stock right now. A wiser course of action, in their opinion, on the article is to employ a dollar cost averaging strategy. That's pretty much any stock. Again, I don't give tax, legal, or trading advice, just reading off of the article here. Over here on Reddit, 10 days ago, Tilray up 12%, bull trap. Decriminalization bill teed up for Senate introduction. Over here on StockTwits, currently at $3.50, 52-week low of 3, high of 16.67. Get some upward momentum going. Be nice to see 15.25. Exactly. Hexo and Vote earning, probably due for a update on Hexo. Looks like they're down since I talked. I think they were 30 to 35 cents last time I looked at them. So just did a video on Sundial. Over here on MSN Money, currently showing it as a hold with a upside by Analyst to $6.60. So if that holds true, you'd be doubling your money. But that's all that I have on Tilray. If you have this one, go ahead and list it in the comments along with your cost basis, any other information you'd like to share. And if you haven't smashed that like button yet, go ahead and hit that for me, as well as subscribing, and hit the bell so you're notified of when the next videos drop. Again, Lake Financial, happy trading, happy investing, stay green. Cheers.